So hey guys, this is Gala from Gala Trades. Welcome to my YouTube channel. And today I'm going to show you guys how I made 21,000 today on Meta puts. Now let me show you the P&L from my TradeZilla report. Here you can see Meta put entered at 1836. It's 9:36 by New York time. So this is just my local time. I managed to make 21,300 bucks, which is a 86% net ROI. And by R multiple, it's 6.3R, which is quite great. Everything above 2R is considered as a good trade. Okay, so let's dive into the charts. So initially, I was looking for calls before market open on the Meta trade. So let me show you guys. So here, I was expecting the trend to continue. And you can see, guys, more or less trend was like this. And I was expecting the retest of the 309.36 level and move potentially to the next level for the new high, the higher high on the trend. So I was expecting the continuation of the trend, but after market open, I saw that price is not holding the level and many things are basically going down on the screen. Let me show you the charts. So, all right, so let me just put some, it was AMD right there. Okay, without charts, without levels, you can see today everything was going down quite hard, except for Netflix. Netflix was actually going up for the first half an hour. But other things, other stocks in my watch list, actually, this is my watch list. Only 9 stocks on this watch list. And that makes me easy to prepare for my trading day before market open. So only 9 stocks. And you can see everything is just falling down. Because of that, I quickly switched my focus to puts. Even though it was against the trend, I decided to use smaller size position and look for the put opportunities. So right there, let me show you. So this is the market start. So this is the first candle, which just broke the level. This was the key level. I was expecting it to hold and bounce off of it and going for the new highs. But suddenly, Meta just broke the level. Then it just retested that level from underneath. So that gave me an opportunity for puts for the smaller size position. Usually my position size is almost 30 to 40K, but now it was only 20K or 24K, more or less. So this was my entry on this trade. And actually, I'm putting right there the Meta 307.5 put chart, the option chart. So you can see the second 5-minute candle right there corresponds to the second candle right there. So usually I try to enter as close as possible to my stop loss, which would have been just below this level. Let me show you guys. So probably right there instead of going right there. So the price was at almost 102. You can see the price of the option 102 right there. Yeah, but instead it moved quite fast and I was able to go in at 124, which is right there. Yeah, I entered at 124. Then I just identified my stop loss, which is slightly above the level. And you can see that still, even though my entry is not perfect, my stop loss is quite tight, meaning that I can expect a good movement with good percentage, good ratio from risk to reward perspective. So let me just show you my Discord channel. So here, before market starts, like 5-6 minutes before, I just invite my members to the voice chat. Then you can see at 6:37, I entered Meta puts at 123. Sorry, it's 123, not 124. So this was the price of my entry. Then after 3 minutes, I already did the first trim at 150. So let me show you. So here you can see at 123, this was my entry. Let me just mark it. So on option chart, it was around this part. This area is my entry. So you can see that this area was my stop loss corresponding to the chart. Then you can see I was waiting all the way to the next level on the meta, because in my trading strategy, price moves from level to level. And my objective is to have patience and hold as much position as I can to the next level. But on this case, I've been trimming a lot. So I've been trimming all the way. I think I trimmed several times. Yeah, you can see at this, I trimmed at 150, 165, 191. Okay, it's hard to see. I trimmed also at 2. Then I started trimming at even higher price. Eventually, I closed my position at 280. If you just give me 1 sec. Yeah. So I closed my position when the price reached the next level. At this point, the price was actually, okay, so this candle corresponds to this candle right there. So you can see price was 303, but I managed to close it at 285, which is okay. I'm still happy for my P&L. And the thing is, I've been shifting my stop loss constantly as I've been doing trims as the price went down. Then my stop loss was around at this area. And you can see the price didn't reach my stop loss, but instead I just decided to close position earlier. And that's just my style. I always try to finish my day early within first 1 hour of trading day. So you can see that after that, if I would just extend this stop loss area, price never reached my stop loss area. Even though it's Friday, the options would be a bit decaying, but price would be still holding the 2.10, this price. So then you can see price eventually breaks this level, also retest it a bit, then goes hard down. And at the peak, it reached 440. You can see, so we captured move from this part all the way to this part, which is, okay, from 123 to 30, which you can see it is more than 100%. So approximately it is 150%, approximately, just roughly. So on Friday, on OPEX Friday, I managed to capture this good percentage, good move on Meta. Even though my position was half the size of usual size, I managed to make 21,000 off of that. And I'm not feeling any FOMO, any feeling that I missed out this move to the next peak level. So that's just it. That's how I made 21,000 on Meta. Just a solid execution, even though it was not in the pre-market plan. In the pre-market plan, I was looking for calls, as I said, for the bounce off of this level. But as I switched my focus, I quickly managed to identify this put opportunity, put setup, and just executed it quite good. It's not perfect because perfect execution would have been entering at this area, the retest of this level, which would have been a 102 price, entry price, instead of entering at $123. So you can see it's quite a 20% difference between this price and this price. But even though I managed to make my 150% off of that. And 150% is just the percentage that the last contracts was showing me. And if you look at the TradeZilla report, you can see the net return on investment was 86%, which is quite great. I consider this trade as a gold trade. So this made me a great profit, and I'm just really happy to finish this week with 30K position and profit, I mean. So for the Meta, I'm happy making this good R ratio trade. So this R ratio meaning that, let me explain you guys about this ratio. This means that I risked $1 to make $6.3. This is the ratio, our ratio. So if you guys are making $2 when risking $1, then it's great. So it shouldn't be, it never should be around 1. So if you risk $1 to make $1, then your R equals to 1. And it means that you are not quite profitable. I mean, you need at least 50% to be profitable or break even, not including the commissions. So with the good ratio, I'm able to have even low win rates, but still be profitable. And let me show you my overall win rate percentage on the TradeZilla platform. Okay, so let me show you guys that one. So for this year, I'm able to make almost $1 million, close to $1 million. So, but this report does not include my IBKR account, which had some losses on January, but from February, I'm only trading on this TD trade, and this is the report. So here you can see the trades I took today, these 2 trades, and you can see that my overall win rate is 57%, meaning that from 100 trades that I take, 57 are positive, then 43 are negative. But still, my profit factor is great. The R ratio is great. Therefore, I'm able to be profitable even though my win rate is not quite high as many people expect it to be. So even though my percentage is considered low for some people, my idea is that you have to have a good ratio so that you can have a profit, so you can be profitable even though your percentage is low. Okay, so with the profit factor of 3 profit factor of 3 tells you that even though your percentage win rate is 25%, you're still breaking even on the trades. So profit factor is an important tool for us. So that's quite it. I think on this trade, that was a quite good explanation. By the way, at the very beginning, I forgot to tell you guys about the hourly chart. So on hourly chart, let me guys show you just a quick 1 minute. So as I told you guys, I was expecting it to move higher at the pre-market, but that as it was going down, so the price was going down, and you can see the recent low right there. And wherever the price will close below this level means that it will be a new low, meaning that lower low, which means that trend will shift. And you can see that now these 2 candles are shifting the trend, and now from uptrend the price shifted to downtrend. And that's basically it, guys. Just a pure analysis. And you can see that also, once again, I called out my meta trade, my trims, all of my trims. And you can see I closed my position at 285, even though the price, but still I managed to make 21K off of that. This Apple trade, I was just calling it out on the members voice chat together with the meta trade, but I was more focused on meta trade. So I just ignored signals from Apple. Okay, so that was it, guys. Thank you for your attention. This was the first trade breakdown video, and in the future we will have even more of these breakdown videos. So that's it, guys. Just like, comment, subscribe, and tell your friends about it. Okay, guys, bye.